You may now select your heroes.
It's obviously your attempt to go a little bit later. It's a hero that also does not care about Beastmaster at all. You have ways of dealing with just the borders because you're so tanky. Your armor is ridiculously high in the first few levels. You don't care about Nyx Assassin as well way too much. The Naga Siren has been banned out against VP multiple times in the past as well, so it's a hero that they love to run. It's going to be interesting, we'll see. I haven't seen them play too many Naga games recently though in pro games, but I think teams did realize that in scrims maybe that Naga is one of their favorites. Yeah, I remember. I remember a lot of Slavs going to UK to earn their yearly salary in one tournament and then come back and just chill, you know, feel like kings for a year. You guys are very nice to have your lands open, you know, to the whole region and not only UK. That's literally charity right there. Oh. Yeah, he started really well with mana burn, and then you just come up to this Bat Rider, you constantly mana burn him, and he can't really use his sticky napalm as much. It's awkward for anyone, right?
You hurt the ones you love.
Nothing to it.
Mid lane, no one is doing pretty well too. He has a full creep wave pushing in, plus he's out CSing the Rubik. And one big thing is Thompson does not have a Sal, it's just flying out to him, that is running out to him on the courier, so he's going to suffer a little bit here. Look at, unless Saksa, yeah. He's trying off well. Hey, he's gonna run, he's fine. Nyx Assassin has... That's actually a very interesting point as well. We didn't discuss it. So not on this offlane, he has a little bit of an easier time finding farm himself as well, because he can always rotate into the triangle if he deems necessary, farm a bit, then come back like a normal position 4 Enigma would do. He doesn't necessarily have to stay on the lane constantly, because he can just deny the range creep, mess with the equilibrium, and go back to get his own farm too. So I would argue that this is even a better position for him than to be on the top lane. Look at... And this is how they always play this lane almost. Unless they can really pressure someone hard, they always just focus on Rezo and his boots of travel. So as long as he gets it fast enough, they're fine. Meanwhile, Notil on the bottom lane was actually farming the small camp of the Radiant, right? So he farms it next to the outpost, and that way he also denies Enchantress the ability to take that creep. Mid lane.
First blood.
First blood. 10억짜리 꿈의 고기 15억짜리 꿈의 고리
No one is about to out-level him by a full level right now. And it's rough. It's rough because he has 11 denies, 26 CS versus 17
Dire's courier
of
has
Thompson.
been killed. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yes 십 10억짜리 꿈의 고기 15억짜리 꿈의 고리
He didn't have enough mana for... No, that's actually a very peculiar ulti. Usually Lycans and Sumail as well, when he plays this hero, he waits either the Necros or the Dominator. Bottom lane, no tail. There is a smoke though from VP again. Yeah, Thompson though.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Killing spree!
Isn't that what you wanted? Come closer.
That's true, that's true. They couldn't do a whole lot on the top lane, and they're also rotating the lanes around. You can see Rezo moving towards bottom while
Dire's middle
LTW
tower
is
is
farming
under
the
attack.
safest triangle. So, Roar.
Wait up! Double kill!
Naga is still uncontested. LTW is farming the top lane. When it comes to the CS, at least he is on top of the charts, but net worth a bit lower than...
Don't run off. Heal us. Dominating.
Top tower is under attack.
Roar.
Road rash Your spore
Dire's top tower
Ah
is
man,
under
you
attack.
don't get
Radiant's
her.
bottom
I'll
tower
tell you
is
right
under
now,
attack.
just don't go for that kill. Don't go for that kill. There is a wolf form used on the mid lane though, and this should be the
Radiant
tier 1
structures
mid
are
as well.
fortified.
There's the fortification, but
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Zayt has to be careful. Has fissure.
Radiant's middle tower
blocked.
has fallen.
Rezo.
Double kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It got a couple of creeps at least, and it shooed them away. That's something. But all of that happens because you have this beast master.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Rezo.
Dire's courier has been killed.
15억짜리 꿈의 고리
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Own it. Mega kill.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No tail.
Unstoppable.
Dire's top tower is under.
My sprites are with us. Dominating.
Your sorcery lies beyond my grasp
Solo didn't die, by the way. He's still the tankiest one on his side.
10억짜리 꿈의 고기 15억짜리 꿈의 고리
He actually managed to steal one of the wolves. I don't know exactly. Okay, so maybe he will die here now, though.
Healing power.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It looks that way, yeah.
Nature attend us.
Look, they're not even committing with heroes. They're just attacking the tower with creeps. Enchantress.
Dominating. Ownage.
There is Diffusal completed. Diffusal Manta on Naga. So this is a huge power spike for him if they can wait the Aegis out.
Sick. Double kill.
He sold the boots!
Monster kill. Double kill.
He sold the boots! That's why he did it. He sold the boots. He was sitting on 1700 gold before that fight. He sold his boots on Shaker. He gets just enough gold to buy the Blink Dagger, uses the echo of his life right there, and turns the game completely, man. Bottom lane Sumail, he's actually caught.
Yeah, it looks like he might be in trouble here. 4 heroes of VP have found him. Go for.
Do you have the
Pain?
damage here?
Stun from Saxa. Do they have the stuns? Song of the Sirens there from RLTW, and it says absolutely not. The blink out from the Queen of Pain, actually spotting out No-Tail and Mid-One. Lasso there, Enigma caught with a 3-man Sonic Wave. What can Thompson do? He's going to try and steal something back, but he's got to retreat. Virtus Pro are here en masse with the numbers. The turnaround Sonic Wave pushes the Resolution away, but I think Thompson's still going to get chased down. Little by little, tick down, and to his grave as no one's there. With Solo to secure it, no one. Beyond godlike with a triple kill. This Queen of Pain, 14-0-5. Behind
This could be
Saxa.
big.
Mid-One leading the charge. They found Resolution there with the Carapace, and in comes
Oh,
the
no.
Blink Black Hole. 2
Oh,
illusions! No Tails whiffed it. Unfortunate for him as no one jumps in with his BKB, whipping away at the back of No Tails' head. Enigma's about to fall as Zayat. He wants to continue because, well, Lasso there onto the
Naga.
Lycan, trying to give RTW a bit of space. Good Fisher, but it's not going to block them back. So Naga dead. OG in a great spot now. They can chase for more, hunting targets on their way through. Zayat, I don't know if he can get out of this one. A blink in a second. The Fade Bolt cancels it again. Saxa lining up a mana burn, and Zayat is found by the Wolves.
This should be rush for them,
Rosham.
right? Naga is dead. Yeah, 60 seconds of LTW. So if you're OG, you just go into the pit. 50% Roshan, you can take that.
I was wondering for a second if they think, wait, 50 seconds, Naga Siren, just finished Basher, probably doesn't have buyback. If we go for tier 3 barracks here, maybe they could have, but this is definitely the more systematic, conservative, safe route. Looks like he's alright. Saxa might not be. Has the backing of Thompson and Mid-One. Still waiting on this high ground, but now Thompson's actually been found and no one immediately changing targets. They want the Rubik. Will they stop his TP? The answer's no. OG somehow getting away with absolute murder.
Thompson.
Also there. Resolution dragging Thompson into the river. Fisher does block them out as the Echo Slam there, catching Lycan. Oh, it's Sumail. That's who they're going for. This fight split 3 ways. Thompson down as no one jumping in. The Sonic Wave not quite catching the dog as he sprints back to safety. OG losing the Rubik. His VP Resolution did drop in all of that. Zayat does have a blink here if he wants to go chasing with no one and LTW at the ready. They're going to go high ground in blind. Solo leading the charge. And Mid-One. A freebie here for Virtus Pro on the dire side of the map. Potential tier 2s opening up for them.
He had the cheese there to use, but he opted not to, and I can definitely understand that. But we're talking about all these items that aren't really that weird. Your BKB or Naga is in response to many different stuns that OG have got going. Yeah, there are some spells that go through BKB, but who cares? But look at Mid-One. Look at the Beastmaster. This man is going for an Aghanims.
Well, that's
He's gonna
one
be
way to deal with
swinging
Naga
those
illusions.
Yeah, he's gonna be swinging those axes all the time. It seems like.
Can Solo escape from this? Benny Hill music, let's cue it up. Oh wait, no, we don't want to get DMCA'd. Solo, he's been stunned, chained into oblivion, the Midnight Pulse still ticking, but he's healing through it all, and in comes some Naga illusions, causing a little bit of chaos, and they give up. They've got to give up on this. They can't go for Solo.
It's done.
Yet again,
He
the
also-
Enchantress 1v5ing.
Yeah, he also took the Cobalt 4-man, which gives him 12% movement speed. So it was a bit easier to run away. They're still chasing him though.
Saxa, great stun. They might find this. He's broken the Ench. Untouchable will come back up though, but Sumail has arrived. At long last, they get that pick.
I'm surprised that they aren't trying to counterplay this on VP. I guess they don't have Ekans seconds, so they are losing that. And that's why Burst Pro... exactly.
They're coming with a blink last time. Resolution straight onto mid one. Half HP and he's gone. Destroyed by VP. Ticking down a little bit there with the Firefly going. And Sumail sprinting on towards the Batrider. Slowed. Doesn't quite get down to the low ground. Nearly had it with a 4-staff as Naga splits out the illusions. Trying to give chase it, but a 2-man black hole from No-Tail. Beautiful stuff with the chain stuns from Saxa. Midnight Pulse, it is there, but the BKB from No One gives him the space he needs and pushes back OG. Still going to drop though when losing that beyond godlike streak as they do echo slam the Rubik. Thompson, he's getting annihilated here, and VP claim another 2 great kills, and they force OG to use their spells defensively. OG don't get to take a fight on their own terms.
Fuels.
Thompson gonna steal up the blink as they BKB and jump forward with Renzo, dragging mid one yet again, focusing Beastmaster, and the blink echo expended here to take down both OG's Nyx and Beastmaster. No-Tail, can he get away from this? Blink on cooldown for a couple of seconds. He'll be able to make his way back towards the ramp, get up the staircase as the buyback from Saxa comes. Zayat's just a cheeky little fisher there.
Roll forward.
Forward. Can they take down this Naga Siren? They've mana burnt her, and they've jumped in with an Abyssal Blade of Lycan. No-Tail, Black Hole cancelled immediately by the Yule Scepter. Oh, that's a disaster for OG. Naga can now stand their ground and fight a little bit. Has the backing of the Enchantress heal as Fishers line up left and right. No one jumps in, and he's going to clear up house. 2 down again as OG. They have tail between legs. They are hurted, wounded, licking their wounds right now as it doesn't look good. 4 down. Sumail, the last one standing, and back to the den he goes. Actually enough, I definitely thought it would be OG to at least take, a tier 3 or something. Virtus Pro, Abyssal Blade forward, they've caught Sumail. Do they have enough here to actually just bring him down with a Sonic Wave? They most certainly do. Dead for 90 seconds. OG going to lose 2 full lanes.
Do you think that's it? 80 seconds without Lycan? He doesn't have a black hole. Do they go Throne here? Do they try to go, or do they just back out?
Trying to push out waves.
BKB. He's completed it, I think.
That's pretty huge. I mean, there's nothing to stop it, right? And they lasso the Nyx. VP make the first move. BKB Batrider gives them the perfect safety net to take the Aegis out of the hands of Nyx Assassin, reclaiming what was rightfully theirs. And Carapace, maybe a little bit of time here for Sumail to jump in with the Abyssal Blade. Focusing forward, No-Tail with a black hole, catching RTW. It's a lot of damage. The Sonic Wave coming in again as No One looks to clear up a couple, but the Naga's down and the chase from OG moves forward. Queen of Pain bashed up. Sumail wants this one, but it's an awfully difficult kill to grab. So I believe it's going to be solo that they'll hunt down successfully, and maybe Zayat, as the Earthshaker is still getting hounded by the Wolf. A Fisher there and a blink away in 4 seconds should get him out to safety.
Yeah, you expected it the other way around, right? Naga playing versus the Megas, maybe versus 2 sides down. And it's understandable. Top lane Thompson.
Yeah, No One straight in there. Thompson feared up, and they've got the lasso from Batrider, dragging him around into the flames. Thompson annihilated as they get the fear to stop any TP out from Saxa. He might get a bounty rune. He's pushed back by the flame break. Go on, Saxa. No! The bounty rune is taken by Rezo. Doesn't even get that as a consolation prize. And Nyx Assassin with the whale. And like you said, he does have that blink. BKB black hole, but the spacing from VP. You've got Zayat in the southwest. Solo and No One kind of holding that front line. Naga lurking with Resolution in the shadows. And OG don't have an answer to that final lane of barracks falling.
Yep. No boots on Naga as well. Skadi instead of them, so full 6 slotted with the Mindbreaker, incredibly tanky LTW. And yeah, those 2 deaths on Thompson and Nyx really hurt them bad, because maybe they could have fought top if they had the Rubik and the Nyx.
What's the vision like right now for VP? They've got 1 Observer Ward up on that top lane on the high ground. But they also pinged out the Lycan, and it feels like they know where he's coming from. So Sumail making this initial move, jumping straight forward towards that Bat Rider, but Rezo gets the BKB and the runaway. They ensnare the Lycan, the Black Hole's there. No Tail finds the Naga. That's the one target he needs to get. The Sonic Wave, the pushback. Naga's still alive. Force stabbed away, and the Fisher will block them out with a great 2-man Echo Slam. Zyori has saved the day for ILTW to turn around, and now the Gs have got to be coming because OG, they've got nothing left in the tank. Quick Pain is going to find No Tail, and Enigma will be the 5th and final kill of this game as Virtus Pro take game 1.
It's just some incredible dotes right here, man. The skill level from these two teams. It's always fun to watch VP versus OG. I was looking forward to last night's series, OG versus Secret, but this is just as hyped. This last fight, though, if you want to analyze it a little bit, the fissure again from Thompson helps VP a little bit because he